Well, I rolled into that camp, just a worn out soul, with a Jeep full of dreams and a heart made of coal. Underneath the moonlight by the crackling fire, I found my redemption in the songs of the choir. Camp Parsnip, where the river flows, with laughter in the air and the sweet smell of wood smoke. We're breaking our chains from the past we knew at Camp Parsnip.
Hello everybody, this is Jeff and I am back out at the Parsnip. I've got the air conditioning running and it is another warmer day. It's really absolutely beautiful outside. And so my contractor's been here, done a little bit of work. I'll show you that. But I just got here from work. It's probably, I don't know, 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. And so I always come down straight from work here to the Parsnip, and looking to get the water hooked up and not hooked up, the working. So I have a bladder tank for the back of the truck. I'll show you that sometime, to fill it up at home, bring it in, and put it in the reserve tank so that I could have some water here in the camper using the pumping system that's here in the camper. So I got to look around. I got to find out where everything is. I know I got to do a little bit of work on the hot water tank, but I'm hoping to be able to, at least that portion of it, to have that working hopefully by next week. Also, I'll show you here in one of these videos, I'll show you the new power station that I bought. Tell you a little bit about that. Not used it yet. I don't have any solar panels up for that yet, but that's kind of the plan down the road, to get some solar panels on it, connected to it here, so that if the power ever goes down again, that we can still have a cup of coffee. So this power station is big enough to have a cup of coffee. But for tonight, for supper, I usually have a sandwich or something, but when I'm here, I got to bring something. I usually try to bring something frozen. So this is from Aldi. I buy a lot of stuff from Aldi, don't I? I like their food. I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm not sponsored by anybody. I guess I sponsor myself. That's kind of the story of my life. I had a math teacher when I was in high school. I think it was my senior year. And she said that she was a non-profit organization. I've always remembered that, meaning not that she did good work, but that she never profited. All of the money that came in went whoop, out the door. So as you can tell, it kind of seems like that's kind of what I do too. Not so easy come, easy go. But anyhow, so I like these chicken, cilantro, and lime burritos from their Whole and Simple. These are supposed to be really good for you. No antibiotics, no added hormones. Now, at my age, I probably could use some. No artificial flavors and preservatives. 11 grams of whole grain. 250 calories. So, anyhow, I like these. They're pretty good. I'm going to have a couple of these for supper tonight, and hopefully I can get some more video and show you kind of a little bit of the work that's been done. I'm excited about it. It looks good. Some work on the electricity. We're going to get some more work done tomorrow, and they're also working on getting some electric into the shed. Oh, that's going to be nice, because then we'll have an outside security light. I'm looking forward to that. It's pretty dark here. Getting up in the morning, getting ready to go to work, it's pretty dark. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to have I'm going to heat them up. I'm going to put them in the microwave. No, not that way. I'm going to heat them up, put them in the microwave. But anyhow, thanks for watching. Got more video here to show you. Stay on the channel. Stay on the video. There's still more to come. By the way, would you do me a favor? Like, subscribe, and share. I don't have very many friends, so the more you could share it with, the better. Makes me feel good. Would you do that for me? All right. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna go have my supper. Well, I just finished my chicken lime cilantro burritos for supper. They were good too. But I didn't have just that. I should have shown you. I forgot to do a video. I also had some oatmeal, and I used my little kettle, electric kettle. But it is so nice now that I have electricity, and I'm going to show you this. They were here, I think today, and they hooked up the electricity to the camper proper instead of an extension cord. And so I had the air conditioning running on low, I had the microwave going, and I heated up some water, all that stuff, charging my iPad. So perfect. So that they got that all done for me. And then if you remember, well, I guess you probably won't remember because it's probably part of this video. Never thought about that. I can't remember if I showed you the pile of gravel yet or not. I think I did. So if I did, then you saw that pile of gravel, and I'm going to show you that. But if we're going to make our way around here to the other side of the camper, and I will show you here. This is the electrical panel that they put in for me, and put this post in. You know what? I really like this. I mean, they really did a super job. I don't know if he wants me to use his name on Facebook or not, so I won't tell you the contractor is yet. If he tells me that it's okay, then I will let you know. So tomorrow we're going to put in another post like this over where the Starlink is, and so I'll turn around here, and you'll be able to see where the Starlink is. And we're going to put in another post like that one I just showed you, and the Starlink is going to go on to that. So yeah, boy, this is exciting. This looks really good. They did an awesome job. And so let's make our way over here to the other side of the driveway, and that is where I had that pile of stone. And so now you are going to be able to see, or at least I hope you'll be able to see, over here is where I'm going to have another load of gravel put in, and that's going to go over around to the bridge. And then this whole thing is going to be covered with pea gravel, and that's where the new fire pit is going to sit. And we'll have some pea gravel path going up around there, and then over there is where the tent campsite is. So when somebody comes, they could actually just kind of back up here, load all their stuff up. Not very far they got to go. They can park over here in the driveway and get their cars out of the way, so when they have the fire going, there's no cars close, and then the fire will be right over there. And may have to make some sort of a spark arrestor or something there, I think, probably for that. But got a little bit of, I don't know what that stuff is that's coming down there. That's all over. It's kind of like a fuzzy stuff, one of the trees. What if they call that a cottonwood tree? I think those are pretty, I gotta look that up and see, for the Appalachian Mountains. But I got some videos I'm going to have coming up here for you pretty soon as well. I'm super excited about. There is a story about this property that led me to do some study and research. And of course, this part of my channel and Camp Parsnip is the cultures and customs of the Allegheny region. And the Allegheny region is part of the Appalachian mountain region. Now we're off to the west of that, but it goes from the south all the way up, and it does go up into Canada. And so I never knew that before, but I'm going to talk about that in another video. And I've got some really neat history. Now this area is steeped in history. In fact, who was it that shot Lincoln? William Booth? Is that right? I can't remember now right offhand, but I'll get it right hopefully when I do the video. He's lived in the Franklin, this area. So very possible George Washington was here. So, I mean, very possible that these men and women and pioneers who were making their way west passed through Camp Parsnip. Now, they may have stayed up closer on top of the hill. I don't know, on the top of the mountain range or the hill range here. It's pretty tall. They may have stayed up in there. I don't know. I'm going to find out though. But I got a book on the history of this county, and then of course some of the history that I already had gathered before of Venango County, Franklin, Oil City. Super important to American history, as well as it has to do with Canadian history. War of 1812. Important date. So I'll talk about that. I got some really neat things I got upcoming. You want to stick with the channel because I got some really fun stuff, and also some of this stuff is going to correlate with the Bible. A lot of these pioneers who came across, they were the ones who came for religious freedom. And so I believe some of these cultures and customs, not all of them, the majority of them, no, but a lot of them had some Bible thinking maybe behind it. I'll share that with you when we get up to that spot. But anyhow, hope you are enjoying the videos, and I'll show you a little better video, hopefully, of some of the stuff that is being done here at the camp. Thanks for watching.